Top 25 Basic Project Manager Interview Questions and Answers. In the competitive field of project management, preparing for interviews is crucial. This video presents a curated list of the top 25 basic project manager interview questions, along with insightful answers to help you stand out. Whether you're a novice or an experienced professional, understanding these questions can enhance your confidence. Join us as we break down essential concepts and practical responses that will better equip you for your next interview. 1. Can you tell me a little about yourself and your background in project management? I have a diverse background in project management, starting with my education in business administration. I gained hands-on experience while working on various projects in different industries, including technology and healthcare. My roles ranged from coordinating small teams to leading large-scale initiatives, which helped me develop strong organizational and leadership skills. I am passionate about driving projects to success, ensuring that all stakeholders are engaged, and maintaining clear communication throughout the process. This journey has equipped me with the tools necessary to manage challenges effectively. 2. Why are you interested in becoming a project manager or working in this role? I am drawn to project management because it allows me to leverage my organizational skills and passion for teamwork. I find great satisfaction in bringing diverse groups together to achieve a common goal. The dynamic nature of this role excites me, as it requires adaptability and problem solving. I enjoy the challenge of navigating complex projects, ensuring that they are delivered on time and within budget. Additionally, I appreciate the opportunity to continuously learn and grow while making a tangible impact on the success of an organization. 3. What do you think are the key responsibilities of a project manager? A project manager is responsible for planning, executing, and closing projects. Key responsibilities include defining project objectives, developing comprehensive project plans, and coordinating resources. They must monitor progress, manage budgets, and ensure that deliverables meet quality standards. Effective communication with stakeholders is crucial for keeping everyone informed and aligned. Additionally, a project manager identifies risks and implements strategies to mitigate them, facilitating team collaboration and maintaining motivation throughout the project lifecycle. These tasks are essential for achieving project success. 4. What are the main stages of a project lifecycle? The main stages of a project lifecycle typically include initiation, planning, execution, monitoring, and closure. During the initiation phase, the project is defined and feasibility is assessed. The planning phase involves developing a detailed roadmap, including timelines and resource allocation. Execution is where the project plan is put into action and deliverables are produced. The monitoring phase consists of tracking progress and performance, making adjustments as necessary. Finally, the closure phase involves completing all project activities, delivering final products, and conducting a review to capture lessons learned. 5. How would you explain the difference between a project, a program, and operations? A project is a temporary endeavor with a specific goal, defined start and end dates, and unique deliverables. It is focused on achieving a particular outcome, like developing a new product or implementing a software solution. A program, on the other hand, consists of multiple related projects managed in a coordinated manner to obtain benefits that wouldn't be realized if they were managed separately. Operations refer to ongoing, repetitive activities that maintain the organization's day-to-day functions, such as production or customer service. Each serves a distinct purpose in achieving organizational goals. 6. What do you consider the most important factor for a project's success? The most important factor for a project's success is effective communication. Clear communication ensures that all team members and stakeholders are aligned with project goals, timelines, and expectations. It fosters collaboration, minimizes misunderstandings, and helps in addressing issues promptly. Regular updates and feedback loops are essential to keep everyone informed and engaged. In addition, a supportive team culture encourages open dialogue, allowing team members to voice concerns or suggestions, which can ultimately lead to better problem-solving and project outcomes. 7. Can you explain the difference between a milestone and a deliverable? A milestone is a significant point or event in a project timeline, often marking the completion of a phase or a key decision point. It serves as a checkpoint that indicates progress and helps in tracking the project's trajectory. In contrast, a deliverable refers to a tangible or intangible output produced as a result of project work, which is handed over to stakeholders or clients. Deliverables can be reports, products, or services, while milestones are primarily used for monitoring progress and ensuring the project stays on track. Understanding this distinction aids in effective project management. 8. How do you approach creating a project plan? Creating a project plan begins with defining the project's objectives and aligning them with stakeholder expectations. I gather input from team members and stakeholders to identify key deliverables and establish a timeline. I break down the project into manageable tasks, assigning responsibilities and estimating resource needs. Risk assessment is crucial, so I identify potential obstacles and develop mitigation strategies. Regularly updating the plan ensures that it remains relevant as the project progresses, allowing for adjustments based on feedback and changing circumstances. Clear communication is essential throughout this process. 9. What steps would you take to define project scope? Defining project scope involves several key steps. First, I would gather requirements by engaging stakeholders through interviews, surveys, and workshops. Next, I would create a scope statement that outlines the project objectives, deliverables, and boundaries. Identifying assumptions and constraints is crucial as well. I would then develop a work breakdown structure, WBS, to break the project into manageable tasks. Lastly, I would seek stakeholder approval to ensure alignment and clarity before moving forward. Continuous communication throughout the process helps manage expectations and mitigate any potential misunderstandings. 10. How do you typically prioritize tasks when everything seems urgent? When faced with multiple urgent tasks, I start by assessing each task's impact on project objectives. I categorize them based on urgency and importance, often using the Eisenhower matrix. I focus on tasks that align with project goals and have the most significant consequences if not completed promptly. Communication with my team is crucial at this point. I ensure everyone understands priorities. Delegating tasks according to team members' strengths also helps manage workload effectively. Regularly reviewing priorities ensures that we stay on track and adapt as necessary. 11. How would you handle setting deadlines that may be unrealistic? Setting deadlines that may be unrealistic requires careful management and communication. Firstly, I would assess the project's scope and resources, identifying any potential bottlenecks. Engaging with my team is crucial to gather insights on what is feasible. If a deadline appears unattainable, I would discuss the implications with stakeholders, presenting data and alternatives. By collaboratively adjusting timelines or resources, we can set more achievable goals without compromising quality. Transparency is key. Keeping everyone informed fosters trust and encourages a team-oriented approach to problem solving. 12. How do you keep a project team motivated and aligned with project goals? To keep a project team motivated and aligned with project goals, I prioritize open communication and regular feedback. I ensure that everyone understands their roles and how they contribute to the project's success. Setting clear, achievable milestones helps maintain focus and provides a sense of accomplishment. I also encourage collaboration and celebrate small wins to foster a positive team spirit. Regular check-ins allow me to address concerns promptly and adjust workloads as needed, creating an environment where team members feel supported and valued. 13. Give an example of how you have resolved a team conflict in a project setting. In a previous project, a conflict arose between two team members over differing approaches to a critical task. I facilitated a meeting where each person could express their concerns and perspectives. By actively listening and acknowledging their viewpoints, I helped them identify common goals. We then brainstormed solutions together, which led to a compromise that incorporated elements from both approaches. This not only resolved the conflict but also strengthened team cohesion and improved collaboration, ultimately leading to a successful project outcome. 14. How do you communicate project progress to stakeholders? Effective communication of project progress involves regular updates through various channels. I typically use a combination of status reports, dashboards, and meetings. Status reports provide a snapshot of key metrics, milestones achieved, and any issues faced. Dashboards visually represent progress, making it easy for stakeholders to grasp the project's health at a glance. Regular meetings foster open dialogue, allowing stakeholders to ask questions and provide feedback. Tailoring the frequency and content of updates based on stakeholder preferences is crucial for maintaining engagement and transparency throughout the project. 15. How do you handle situations where a stakeholder keeps changing requirements? When faced with changing requirements from a stakeholder, I prioritize open communication. I schedule a meeting to understand the reasons behind the changes and discuss their impact on the project timeline and budget. I document these changes and assess their alignment with the project goals. By involving the stakeholder in the decision-making process, we can evaluate which changes are essential and which can be postponed. Keeping a flexible mindset while establishing a clear change management process helps in maintaining project stability and managing expectations. 16. How do you identify project risks? Identifying project risks involves several steps. First, I conduct a thorough analysis of the project scope, objectives, and environment. Brainstorming sessions with the project team can help uncover potential risks related to resources, scheduling, and technical aspects. I also review historical data from similar projects to identify common issues. Utilizing risk assessment tools, such as SWOT analysis or risk matrices, allows for prioritization based on likelihood and impact. Engaging stakeholders in discussions can provide insights into external risks that may affect the project. Regularly revisiting the risk register throughout the project helps to ensure ongoing risk management. 17. What steps would you take if a project is falling behind schedule? When a project is falling behind schedule, I would first assess the root causes of the delay. This involves consulting with team members to understand any obstacles they are facing. Next, I would prioritize tasks and identify which activities can be expedited or streamlined. I would also consider reallocating resources or adjusting timelines for non-critical tasks. Communication with stakeholders is essential. I would provide updates and discuss potential impacts. Finally, I would implement a revised action plan to get back on track, while continuously monitoring progress to ensure the team remains aligned with project goals. 18. Explain how you would handle a project going over budget. Handling a project that is going over budget requires a strategic approach. First, I would conduct a thorough analysis to identify the root causes of the budget overruns. This may involve reviewing expenditures, assessing resource allocation, and evaluating any changes in project scope. Next, I would communicate transparently with stakeholders about the situation and propose corrective actions. This could include re-evaluating project priorities, negotiating with vendors for better rates, or reallocating resources. By implementing these measures, I aim to bring the project back on track financially while ensuring that quality and deliverables are maintained. 19. What project management tools or software are you familiar with, for example, Ms. Project, Trello, Jira, etc.? I am familiar with several project management tools that enhance collaboration and efficiency. MS Project allows for detailed planning and scheduling, while Trello provides a user-friendly interface for task management through boards and cards. I also have experience with Jira, which is excellent for tracking issues and managing agile projects. Additionally, I have used Asana for team collaboration and task assignment. Each tool has its strengths, and I choose based on the project's specific needs and team dynamics, ensuring that communication and tracking are streamlined. 20. Are you familiar with any project management methodologies, Agile, Waterfall, Scrum? Which do you prefer for basic projects and why? In my experience, I am familiar with Agile, Waterfall, and Scrum methodologies. For basic projects, I prefer Agile due to its flexibility and iterative approach. Agile allows for continuous feedback and adaptation, which is particularly useful when project requirements may evolve. This methodology fosters collaboration among team members and encourages regular communication with stakeholders, ensuring that their needs are met throughout the project lifecycle. Agile's emphasis on delivering small, incremental improvements can lead to faster results and higher satisfaction for both the team and the stakeholders involved. 21. Tell me about a time you worked on a project that didn't go as planned. What happened and what did you learn? During a software development project, we faced significant delays due to unforeseen technical challenges. The initial timeline was optimistic, and our team struggled with resource allocation. I organized a meeting to assess the situation and involved team members in brainstorming solutions. We decided to reallocate resources and adjusted the project timeline. This experience taught me the importance of flexible planning and open communication. Adapting to changes and involving the team in problem solving can lead to better outcomes and keep everyone motivated. 22. Imagine you're given a project with little information. How would you proceed? In such a scenario, I would start by gathering any available information from stakeholders to understand their expectations. Scheduling initial meetings with key stakeholders would help clarify objectives, constraints, and desired outcomes. Next, I would conduct a preliminary assessment of resources, budgets, and timelines to identify potential gaps. Establishing a communication plan early on is essential for keeping stakeholders engaged and updated. As more information becomes available, I would focus on developing a flexible project plan that can adapt to new insights and ensure project goals are met efficiently. 23. How do you ensure quality standards are met in your projects? Ensuring quality standards in projects involves several key strategies. First, I establish clear quality criteria during the planning phase, aligning them with stakeholder expectations. Regular quality audits and check-ins help to monitor compliance with these standards throughout the project lifecycle. Engaging the team in quality discussions fosters a culture of accountability. Additionally, I utilize feedback mechanisms, allowing team members and stakeholders to voice concerns or suggestions, which can lead to improvements. Training and empowering the team on quality practices are also essential to maintaining high standards. 24. What would you do if your project sponsor is unhappy with the progress? If my project sponsor expresses dissatisfaction with progress, I would first schedule a meeting to understand their concerns fully. Listening actively is crucial to identify specific issues and expectations. Next, I would assess the project status against the objectives and timelines, gathering data to support my findings. I would present a clear plan for addressing their concerns, which may involve adjusting timelines, reallocating resources, or enhancing communication. Keeping the sponsor informed and involved throughout the process is vital to rebuilding trust and ensuring alignment moving forward. 25. Where do you see yourself improving as a project manager in the next year? In the next year, I aim to enhance my skills in stakeholder engagement and communication. Building strong relationships with stakeholders is crucial for project success, and I want to develop techniques to better understand their needs and expectations. Additionally, I plan to deepen my knowledge of Agile methodologies, as they can significantly improve project flexibility and responsiveness. By attending workshops and seeking feedback from peers, I hope to refine my leadership abilities and foster a more collaborative team environment, ultimately driving better project outcomes. As you prepare for your project manager interview, understanding these top 25 questions and their answers will give you a competitive edge. Each question is designed to assess your knowledge, experience, and problem-solving abilities in project management. Remember to tailor your responses to reflect your personal experience and the specific needs of the job you are applying for. We hope you found this information helpful and that it boosts your confidence for your upcoming interview. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe for more insights and tips. Your support. In this video, we've covered the top 25 essential project manager interview questions and answers that will help you prepare for your next interview. Mastering these questions can give you a significant advantage, whether you are new to the field or looking to advance your career. Remember, preparation is key, and understanding these fundamentals can set you apart from other candidates. If you found this information helpful, please like the video and subscribe to our channel for more insights and tips on project management and career development. Your support encourages us to create more valuable content for you.